Hello, Dave Morelli here. We're going to change it up a little bit today. I noticed that a lot of you guys really liked my video on converting your 223 to 300 blackout. I got that rifle right here, and we're going to play with it today. We're going to load some 220 grain bullets up in a subsonic configuration, shoot it, and just have some fun. So check this out, okay? Got black rifle, suppressed, ooh, evil, okay? We're drinking Black Rifle coffee in an Intermountain Fur Harvester's cup. We're gonna piss off some snowflakes. Anyway, oh, and another thing, Ken Hackathorn is coming over today, and we're gonna do a table talk on two of Colt's newer products, and you're going to want to stick on the channel. I could do a promotional, but here's your promotional. Stick with the channel and look for those. They're going to be great. Anyway, let's get to loading. Okay, so some of the stuff I'm using today. This is Hodgkin's CFE BLK powder. It was designed for the blackout. It's also good for the 17 Hornet 762 by 39 221 Fireball. It's a real fine grain powder. We're going to use that today. I went to Hodgkin's website, and for that 220 grain bullet with this powder, it says 12.1 will get me 1060. So 1060 feet per second with a 220 grain bullet. Does that sound a little familiar? It's almost like a 45 auto. So one thing that I want you to consider when you're changing over, okay, basically if you want to suppress kind of a hard-hitting CQB type gun or round, okay, this is pretty much like a 45 auto, I would say. Maybe a little stouter, I don't know. The bullet's a different configuration. It's not a short, stubby bullet. It's a long, skinny one because it's 30 caliber. Anyway, something to consider when you're deciding to change over. It can be loaded supersonic with lighter bullets, and so you could use it for some of the same stuff you might shoot a 223 at, coyotes or squirrels or folks breaking into your house, whatever. I'm using Nosler's custom competition bullets, 220 grain. These are Hollow Point Bowtail bullets. They're nice long bullets. And I'm also using some of Nosler's brass, and this came already primed, and it's small rifle primer. So when you go to reload them, you're going to need small rifle primers. Using RCBS dies. I don't need to use a resizer and decapper because these are ready to go. Why am I using these specific things? Well, one of the reasons is they sent them to me to try. And so I'm using them, and I want to show them to you. The biggest reason I'm using them is I've used them before, and these products really work well for me. So I'm not saying that just because they sent them to me. I use them. I use Nosler stuff in my 300 Win, my 338 Rum, and so forth. So anyway, I'm going to load some of these up, and we're going to give them a try, and we'll put the Crony to them, and we'll see how accurate they are. And okay, so I loaded one up, put it in my mag. There's no sense loading a bunch of them till we know for sure that load is correctly subsonic. So let's take a look. I got the Crony here, and I've got the first round is one I loaded with the load I told you, the 12.1 of that BLK, and then the second one, I believe it's a Hunting Shack 220 grain subsonic. We'll try that and we'll see how close they are. So I got this set up so we can shoot through it, and also we can send we got a target so we can see how accurate it is. So let's go first one. It's 1100 on the money. That's about a 6-inch circle out there, 25 yards. Okay, so the first one was 1100. That ain't bad. It was pretty quiet. Let's try the next. This will be one of the hunting shack jobs. Let's see where it goes. $10.98. So I'd say they're both pretty good. I'm going to go ahead and use that 12.1 load. So let's get back in the shop and get after it. One of the things that I found, okay, on this brass, it's all ready to go, but it really helps seat the bullet easier if you bevel the case mouth. For some reason, trying to seat these bullets without putting a little bevel there, kind of tough. So I got my RCBS scale here. I'll measure out. I don't have it set to measure it for me. I'm just doing it by hand. And we're looking for, what was it, 12.1. We got our bullet, and I try to get it kind of started, and we send it up. And I go really kind of take my time with this so it doesn't, make sure it's going in, push it out. So there we have one. This is a subsonic. Loading's pretty easy once you're set up. So I'm going to go ahead and load some subsonics, and I'm going to load some of these 110s, and then we'll go out and experiment with them and see how they work. Okay, so I loaded up a box with subsonic 220 grains, and I loaded up some of these 125 green tips. These Nosslers, this one's a Nossler ballistic tip. They're 125 grains, and according to this, we're checking on the Crony, this one's been pretty accurate. 20 grains of CFE BLK, supposed to get this baby rolling at 1945, so almost 2,000 feet a second. So it's not going to be subsonic, so it'll be a little noisier than the 220 grains, but it'll also be a pretty quick little cartridge for small game, and I guess close range probably be okay for a deer. Okay. She's on the Crony. I'll try to hit that white circle. Let's see how fast this 125 is going. Okay, my Crony says 1893, so 1900. Okay, first we'll try 5 shots at the far left silhouette. We'll put them in center mass and we'll see what we got. Okay, the shoulder. Let's take a look. Right here, I was aiming at the A, so they're just a little low. That's offset. The sight's a little higher, and we're shooting at about 15, 17 yards. So the offset, if you aim just a little higher, they'd be right on the A. Those are actually pretty quiet. These are the 125s. They're going 18, almost 1900 feet a second. So they were pretty quiet, and I'd say they're pretty accurate. If I shoot this off the bench, I'd probably do better than off my shoulder. Let's try them, those 220 grains, see what they do. I'll cover these up with tape. Okay. 220 grains, subsonic. Let's see what happens. Oh, you guys are gonna like this. Let's walk up and check it out. Okay, I kind of cheated just a little. I put this mark here, this piece of tape here for an aiming point, and here's my 5 shots. As you can see, 2 of them are in the same hole there, and 3 of them are in this hole here. I would say the 220 grain subsonics are probably more accurate, even with this little cheater here. That's pretty tight. Like I say, it's pretty close, 17, 18, 16 yards, whatever it is. The thing about it is this is a close combat weapon, okay? This isn't a sniper rifle. So, or that's what the caliber is more for. I realize this gun with the long barrel and the long suppressor on it isn't really CQB, but the idea is still the same. I don't think I'll waste much time on them 125s. I've got some I'll shoot up just for the fun of it, but I think for this gun, the 220s are it. I'm going to shoot a little more while the wind died down a little on me. I'm going to shoot up what I loaded and have a little fun. Anyway, there it is. A little bit of work with the 300 Blackout. I'm Dave Morelli. Remember, Ken was here this afternoon. We filmed a bunch of stuff. Keep on the lookout, keep on the channel, stay on the channel, subscribe, and catch Ken. You're gonna love it. I'm Dave Morelli. See you next time. Bye.